Okay, welcome to my very first Disney Dreamlight
Hey, you never know what you can do
stream
until you try,
decorating.
right?
I am not a good decorator, so don't expect a whole lot. What I want to do is I have a bunch of seeds saved up, so I want to go turn my Plaza Island into a big old garden. And I kind of had this as a garden before. That's why there's some stuff here, but it wasn't decorated at all. It was just a big pumpkin patch. And now I'm actually going to try to decorate it. I normally don't play. How do I get rid of you? Like, seriously, how do I get rid of you? Here's a good example of being patient with me while I remember how to play mouse and keyboard on this game. um... I don't know why I can't... Okay, that's weird. I also don't know what reset floating island means. Am I seriously gonna have to look up the controls for how to move stuff? That was X. Like... Yeah, it's X. Why is it not X for you? It is X. Why can't I get rid of you? Do I just have to... Hold on, this is gonna bother me. I'm sorry. Frosted Heights, because that's where I have Lily's house. So, do I have to go to houses and where's houses? Where's my East ship? You want to place East ship in Dreamlight Valley. This removes East ship from Plaza Island when you bring your changes. Place house. Okay, so that's how I move. It always has to be somewhere. Didn't realize it always had to be somewhere. That's good to know. I'll put it over here for now. And this whole area needs to be decorated too, obviously. I think I got a little Christmas thing going on there, but it's butt ugly, so we're not gonna show that off. Back to Plaza Island. Okay. So yeah, as I was kind of saying, when I don't do a lot of decorating in this game. When I do decorate, I never. When I do decorate, it's all often very quick stuff just to try to meet the requirements for whatever challenge they have going on for the week. Is that it for chests? Nope, there's one, two. Oops. And if I do try to if I ever try to, let's just get rid of you. We'll ever need you. Okay. If I do ever try to actually try to decorate something, it's just easier with mouse and keyboard. I just am barely ever playing this game in front of my computer, so whenever we try to decorate extensively. But we have a bunch of speaking of which, we have a bunch of gardening friends that is the Star Path. that we're going to need to hang out with. So I want to actually make a garden. It looks nice that we can plant our stuff in and hang out with our gardening friends and actually put all that stuff to use. There is one of them being Mickey. Yes, I have just random crap strewn about, and I'm hoping that actually streaming myself decorating things, we can actually get this place to look good. Oh, let's hang out. Dog, I love to teeth. Because we have, for the start path, we have a hangout with Mickey and Minnie for 20 minutes each. I don't know if us decorating is going to count during that timer, but can't hurt to try. This island. Okay. Okay. Again, forgive me for not having shortcuts as memorized as well as I would like. I want to start with a perimeter. Do we want to have like a wall at the back? I think that might be cool. A bunch of these long walls. Or what if we did like a couple of garden areas? That might be cool. That would help get these all used up. I like that idea. Let's go have a talk with Scrooge.
Time to make some money.
Order or sell some items. Furniture. Or is there like an outdoor decor? Foliage maybe? No. Foliage wouldn't count as walls, I don't think. All just decor. Fencing? It might want more of these. No, I can't. At 100. I updated it to show you how much you have in your inventory. That's nice, because before I was trying to buy a bunch of stuff. And you can also sell stuff back to him now. They made a change there too. So I didn't need to... So I could stop pumpkin farming like I was doing. I really felt like it. This is a good example of why I was buying a bunch of stuff just to have, because I was like... what if I'm decorating something and I go, oh, I wish I had more of this, and I have to run over to Scrooge and just broke up my whole flow, and this is why I was harvesting pumpkins for a while and stock up at least like 30 of everything. Get a couple of these. Not seeing... I think her walls, though. Ooh, that's nice. Bush. Here we go. So let's get 20. Get 30. Uh, 20. This we shouldn't need a lot of. Get 10. Get like 5. Let's get 10. Get 15. I don't think we're ever gonna use that piece actually, but okay. Actually we might. Probably not. These are pretty. What are these? Baby butterflies. Okay, while we're here, is there anything else we want? I like the train car. Let's get more of these. Or streetcar. Get more statues. Hurry up, money. It's under 4 million now. We can sell stuff now. Honey pots. Kitchen stuff. We're about right now. Thought you had a... No, I'm thinking of something else you have to craft. I don't think this game gets enough credit. I know it's... New Year's is over, but... like those. I don't think this game gets enough credit for how good the music is sometimes. I'm not much of a music guy, but it really stands out to me how whimsical music is. There's like a touch of melancholy to it too, that gives it some depth. I think we're good for now. Well, I just saw something else buy, but.
Just so you know, I've got some new goods at the store.
Okay. So back to... back to Plaza Island. So I'm wondering if we do like sections of a garden. We have enough space here where we could definitely get away with that. So... Wrong button again. 4. One wall. So let's build up long wall. If I flip this around, oh, it does look different. Hold up. Looks pretty uniform right now, and I don't really like that. So... I probably should just I'm doing this a weird way. If I hit D, there was a duplicate button, but I've already forgotten it. X is okay. Actually, if yeah, good. Nope. Get these wall corners out. A little bad blocking these, but super special. We see enough stuff like that in Plaza, the actual Plaza anyway. So Yep, and here's what I was worried about. So for our short ones, gonna be able to get them all to fit? Be great if I could like select them all at once, drag them all over. Could also, crap. I should do. Here's a good example. Ah, crap. Not what I wanted. How do I, mark? Mark as favorite. Okay, let's mark some favorites so I'm not having to hunt them down as much. And oh, here's more to mark. Mark. I know that I'm wasting a lot of time marking things that I'm not even using right now, but well, hopefully we'll get around to using them eventually. Because I'm pretty sure my walls I was looking for are back up top. Oh wait, definitely want to mark this because we are going to make a little garden area out of those trellises. When I first had a much smaller garden in the plaza, even before the islands came out, I had a little garden area using these trellises. And I just farmed so much stuff that I didn't need them anymore. But now I've collected so many seeds from so many night thorns and everything that I've got a chest full of them, so I'd like to get them actually planted again. Also have a reason for my gardening buddies to hang out with me and do stuff with me. Okay, where is... Here we go. Favorite, 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 favorite. Is this gonna fit? No. And of course this won't fit. Are these half as long as a long wall? Is that what's going on here? No, they're not. Long walls are a little bit longer. Okay, that's annoying. So let's get rid of... Whoops. I have to select them before I can delete them. So let's get rid of these. And get rid of this piece. Oops. See if we can get these to actually line up. I know this is not kind of fun to watch right now, but this is kind of the annoying part of Dreamlight Valley, where it's really hard to get things to line up just the way you want. Okay. I'm also gonna have to hope that nothing, when I farm stuff, nothing appears back there. How far is this? Probably further than I wanted to take this. Let's take out a couple of pieces. One, two, three, four, five. 5 seems good. One, two, three, four, 5. And then get a corner piece out. And let's go long wall. I'm gonna get like 3 openings in. If I go long wall, scared to do any more than that for now. Prince. And then, whoops. I don't know if this is gonna work. Oh, we ran out. Okay. Had the perfect amount, maybe? Big maybe. Annoying. That is real annoying. Okay. How do we fix this? None of these, like... Yeah, none of these pieces match up, so it's a constant battle of trying to wiggle your way into something that'll work. Hmm. Guess we could just leave a gap in somewhere and hide it. Hide it somehow. Hoping if I could just put in a bunch of short walls, that would hide it, but it looks like that's not working. Which I'm confused by, because I thought we figured out that a long piece and a short piece, or 2 short pieces and a long piece don't match up. They don't. So I'm confused why this isn't working better. I'm really confused. Oh, there they match up. Okay. I guess they do match up, and I'm just... Something about camera angles that are making it look weird to me. Okay. Then what about you? Yeah, you don't match up. You were definitely bigger. That's annoying. Okay. Yeah, I guess we'll just hide it. I guess we'll just try to hide the wall break. Uh, if I stick it... Yeah, and it'd be great if I could, like, select multiple pieces at once so I wouldn't have to do that. You can go away. You can go away. If I stick it down there... I just hide it with the trellis piece or something. Before I get going on this, let's actually make sure... let's actually get this back area fixed up. With a shovel. Whoops. Not what I wanted. Okay, and we'll put something back there. I think I like that. Doesn't really match up great with what we have going on, but I think it'll match up good enough. Let's grab some seeds, actually, so we can plant these holes so I'm not paranoid about them getting filled in. I don't think I have any seeds here. Oh, I do. If I hit E again, no, I have to click it. That's annoying. This is like one of those things about, like, I understand why they can't make furniture feel, like, designing things feel good on a gamepad. It's just not going to happen. I wish the mouse and keyboard controls felt better. This is an instance where I wish I could just hit E again. Well, did it work that time? I think I had to have... Hold up. I think I had to have, like, my mouse hovering over it or something. If I hit E, yeah, I'm smashing E, nothing is happening. If I hold the mouse over the pumpkin seeds and hit E, then it plants. See, that's one of those things where they could fix that. Just make it so I don't have to have the mouse over looking to plant it, and that would feel so much better. Okay. For how many of these, Eternity Isle rectangle beds do we have? We should have more than just that. favorite. I think I want to have Eternity Isle flowers back here. Can I search by expansion? That would make things easier. No. Search by outdoors. That might help. I'm not seeing any more of them. Sorry, I got distracted by the hibiscus bush. Having thoughts. Gotta be more. Come on. Oh, cactus groves. That'd be nice. And that's not Marcus' favorite. Well, apparently I need to go make some or... hyena cave. Would that be interesting back here? Okay, let's see. Guess let's build a crafting. I don't know why I can only find these black and white ones. Let's set down a crafting station. We could figure out where they are. Oh, I hit tabs accident. Let's just set it over here. Okay, what do we got? Definitely want more use. Why is this rectangular soil area taking up a round soil area? That feels like a glitch or an oversight or something. Like 30. Not like we don't have the ingredients. Didn't even have any of that before. This same thing here. This is rectangular, sticking up a round soil area. Weird. Pick another 30. And then make a couple of these. Make 4. Why not? Let's see here. I don't know if I want to worry about potted plants or potted cacti at least. We'll use them. Okay, so the black and white flower rectangle are the only ones. These ones too. Okay. Well, these ones too. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Make 10 of each. Great if I could search in the crafting station. I think we have enough of those. Oh, we need more rectangle. What would those be? Soil. Okay. We passed it. Yeah, that. Let's not use up all of our stone. Most of our stone. Looks good. Okay. Then back down to you cleared. We're good there. Good there and there. We wanted more of this. What about our paving? I guess we should look for that in... Okay, so furniture does count for Mickey, so let's go get Minnie. She is also trying to sleep at a reasonable hour, and I will not let her. Oops.
I'm so glad you came by.
Yeah. How do I have you wearing that? What, Minnie? I miss you? Did I scroll past you? I did. You don't have any good outside the platinum outfit. You don't have any good winter outfits. Wow, I broke the game here. Wow. Yes, it's her normal outfit.
To be
Okay.
out and about again, what a pleasure!
Back to our Plaza Island. Okay, search rectangle. We don't get our cactuses. That's annoying. Gonna have this whole back row be the same cactuses, but I'm gonna have this whole back row be cactuses. Kind of just spacing them out. That. So, let's see. Okay. 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 Trying my very best not to say okay again. It's very difficult. Let's move all you down. Oops. Let's pick. Get you some of the. Oh, these are a different size. I realized these were a different size. Makes sense that they're a different size. Gonna be able to keep that many around? Oh, yeah. Again, if I could batch move, that would be great. Can't get those to line up. Hmm. Oops. So that was 3 I was able to fit in there. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Okay, I think I'll be happy with that. Okay, now what else? Go with the, let's go with the yellow flower rectangle. Holding the middle mouse button to turn the camera, and it's always wrong. Go away. Okay, what if we did... We put this over here and cover up that hole. I don't like the gaps, though. I don't like the gaps. What if we just did, like, one on each side? Here's where people were trying to view in before, and I was too busy busy with my setup to make things interesting. Didn't have anybody to give me input. There was only 2 input. Now here I am actually wanting input. Oops, no one's around. Black and white, I think would be good. Let's finish putting up our dishes. We're kind of doing that. Okay, now let's go for the... Did I get you closer? Could've. Get you all the way in there, huh? It's weird how what it will and will not merge with. Yeah, it's real weird, but it will and won't merge with. Oh, not that close. I don't want the flowers inside the lamp. don't love it, but I don't hate it. What about our paths? Oh. Sure. I think Sun-Baked Earthen Road would look good for this part. Yeah. It's kind of going for a deserty vibe. Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. What is going on with this? Oh. You can do diagonals? I didn't know that. That's new. Wish I could move the camera though. That would be fantastic. Why can't you move the camera? Okay. We did screw up planning our stuff a little bit. That's an easy fix later. Nope. Wanted. Now, what about lights? Really? Game does not like this. Brian, there it goes. Fix up the earthen, or finish up the earthen road. Where? Sure. When you're gardening and you got your crops and you're trying to get around them to take care of them, really what we should be doing is we should be doubling up. That's how a real garden would work. I wonder if that's what we should be doing. No, because then when we collect things, it's gonna be, well, if we have pets, we have our companions grabbing stuff for us, that might not be so bad. I think I will do a double up. We're just gonna make this whole area earthen. And I'm gonna water these plants to give us a head start on things. It's all of a sudden annoyed with myself that I've done this, which makes complete sense. I had a funny feeling that, actually, let's, eat. Do we have... Miraculous growth elixir, let's use that. Companions. Do we have any farming companions? That, yeah, we do. Let's take you and you. Won't give us a ton extra, but you're both at level 1, so whatever. No, it's not gonna work because they're already watered. Oh well. Or earth and whatever. We're gonna want more muddy paths too, probably, so might as well just make that now. We don't have plenty of soil and clay. Okay. So let's finish up making this whole area. Really wish I could just move camera. Like, I can turn the angle, but I want to move the actual camera. Oh, if I hold down the button, I can't. Well, guess you complain long enough. Magical things happen. Need to hold down the left button, not the right. I was fussing around with the right and the middle so much. Okay. So if I go back all the way over here. Still, oh, it won't let me fill them in because of the plants. That's fine. Oops. Nope. I wanted... Now what if we split... What if we split the garden in half-ish? Because this isn't really half, this isn't really symmetrical, but I don't think it'd been really noticed. If we split it in half with like a brick road. Well, I hate that. I don't hate it. I don't know if I love it. Yeah, I'm not loving it. Look at this. What if we added... Oh, we can't. Oh, only because there's already a path there. That's... Um... Wish the paths would just automatically know to override themselves. I feel like that's not entirely... I feel like that's not an entirely unreasonable thing to ask. No, that's gonna... Well, let's see. No, we're gonna have that peak now. Green peeking out. I don't like the green peeking out. Could have green peeking out. I think I would rather have the green path with the border. Doesn't even look all that different. I mean, let's just leave it for that. Leave it. Let's leave that there. I don't love it. I'll probably change it. Evelyn Shaggy, hi, how are you doing? You're currently joining me overanalyzing paths far too much. How about lighting? How are you? I'm doing good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm doing okay. Couldn't sleep. How's my day so far? It's actually night. It's nearly 3 in the morning, but my sleep schedule is all messed up. So I thought I would try to... I've been meaning to make a garden in Dreamlight Valley for a while because I have all these seeds stored and chest, and I figured I might as well try to actually get this thing built and made so I can start actually planting stuff in this game again. I am not the best decorator at this game, so don't expect me to be great at this. I feel like we need to make some lighting. You have a good New Year's? How's my stream going so far? I've had a couple of viewers. You're the first chatter. It's going good. Early on, I had a couple of people joining me and watching when I was trying to just get in the setup phase, and it was very boring, and they quickly left, and I can't really blame them for that, because it was a lot of me trying to organize things and figure out how I wanted to go about this. Where are you from, if you don't mind me asking? I'm from California, Southern California. Where are you from? Furniture as well. I really wish you could sort by lighting. Oh, thank you for following. I appreciate that. You play any other games? Yeah, I'm currently doing a New Vegas playthrough. I have them recorded. I really should get a YouTube channel going and upload them. Do you play Dreamlight Valley, or do you know this game fairly well? you don't play this, you play Minecraft. Fair. I feel like Minecraft is too much for me. I like watching people play Minecraft. I just don't think I could get into it myself. It's just all a bit much. It's just adding some fun interactive content to your channel, give viewers interest in your stream. Yeah, no, I know. If I ever make affiliate, that is the plan. If I ever can actually make money off of streaming, I'm gonna do that. But until I hit affiliate, that's just not really an option. Right now, I'm more just focusing on making content people want to actually watch instead of a lot of the superfluous stuff. Man, there isn't really a good, I guess the wooden lampposts would be our best bet. We have plenty of yellow ones. Do we want yellow or do we want a different color? I think let's see how much we have of these. Make stuff, you'd be happy to show me what you've done. I mean, my Discord's in my bio if you want to send me a Discord friend request or a message or something, you can share them there. But I'm not gonna. I'd have to look at them off screen, off stream. I couldn't look at them right now. Light filters. I don't see a lighting. Favorite. My friend request from Discord. Yeah. Once I'm off stream, I'll do that. Let's make some green lampposts and some blue lampposts. Okay, this is where I wish I knew how I was gonna lay out I guess we can do it this way. Where I wish I knew I was gonna lay out my crops better. Gonna have a gap there, gonna dig here, here. And we're gonna do a double batch, because that's how you would actually plant things in a garden. So this is a video game, it doesn't really matter. That's not what I wanted. And there are people probably wondering why I didn't just do this on the... What's that island called? The, Sunlit Island. Make this, try to make this little Latin American area. One, Latin America actually isn't, that dry looking. At least most of it isn't. A large chunk of it isn't. Yeah, this actually works out really well. I want to keep my garden all in the same spot. I don't want to have to when I'm like, hey, I want to go and get my garden, harvest and plant and stuff. I don't have to jump to different islands. Whoops. No, yeah, that's great. Okay. Then side. We level up our companions. Plus carrots and eggs. Nice. Oh, not nice, but better than nothing. Nope, not there. Not there. Alright, let's fix those spots. Those two, or is there? Yeah, it's just those two. Okay. Fighting. Spelling. So, got 3 doorways. Let's do green down one side. Yeah. Okay. That's a bit much, isn't it? A bit much. Let's get rid of you. That's much better. Let's stick down these other sides. Trying to make sure everything looks like it's lining up okay-ish. I think so. Boulders. That isn't lined up great, but it's probably lined up close enough. About that. Okay, yeah, we're gonna have to fix that. You have to go. Yes. Nope. Okay. Whoops. Oh, I can't even control Z back to fix a mistake. I like get around. At least make it less obvious. Well, I'm messed up on a matchup for some reason because of how I turned the rocks. Huh. I don't understand why that happened. They look like they'll start at the same spot. Maybe these are a little bit more forward. Maybe I just had gaps and didn't realize it. Okay, can I just duplicate the path? No. No, I can't just duplicate the path, because that would make things too easy. Okay, need to fix you. I think I need to fix... Oops. Go away. I'm not a fan of how that rock's sticking out of there, but that's fine. Yeah, I can... It's the same. Different, but the same. Whatever. Okay, there we go. This... Do we like how the lights are in the paths? Because I don't think we do. Let's fix that. now knowing what I'm doing here, I wish I had stuck in these side entrances a bit further in, so these side ones weren't so short. But we'll live. We don't want... Do we want green? Do we want yellow? We want blue and pink for sure. We want 3... We can only get 3 colors. I think we want green, blue, and pink. But maybe we want blue, pink, yellow. The hard... These are the hard questions. I think there's good, like right in the middle of the path. And that sounded sarcastic, but I can't think of a better way to describe that, because it isn't really a path, it's more just like to simulate where we've been walking, where the ground's turned kind of muddy and hardened. Okay. They lined up? No. Where are you? You're lined up. You're lined up. Okay. I think I like that. I think if we were to do that for the other sides, I would not hate it. I think I want to just down. So. I don't like how the stone is like flipping into the wall thing. Yeah, that's how I like it. This so much. Hate it so much. Really don't think there's anything we can do about it except just try to hide it like that. Okay. I guess this part over here is annoying. Let's get our lights back up. Ugh, fading. I am fading a bit. Let's get the lights set up for this area over here, because we already have our path built. And once we get our lights set up over here, I might call it. They're still... wondering if I could get those watered and moved. Let's go, blue, I guess, over here. Blue lights. Nope. Why? Maybe I do need to call it, because I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing anymore. Or are you not turning? You're turning, it's just hardly visible. Again, I almost did it again. Okay, blue really does look the best, I've got to admit. Of course it's raining now, so watering those is pointless. I guess not pointless, we wanted to speed up the time that took to be able to harvest them, because they are not in the pattern that we are going to need them to be now. I got it in me to finish this path. Yeah, this, if I can get the camera to cooperate, this should be as hard as... should be as daunting as I had it in my head. I almost erased way more than I intended to there. Oh, I'm out. Okay. But make more. Oh, marble fence. Iron fence. I didn't... I like that. But I want a gate. I want a gate to go with it. Let's make a bunch anyways. Let's make 50. Make 51. Plenty of wrought iron anyways, so. Spring path with border is what I want. Should have enough now. And garden path stones. Let's dig up our spots. And then let's put in the pink lights. A nice pink. Ah, crap. Not make the same mistake we were making before. We did it again because I was too busy talking. Alright. I think my lights are messed up. I think that's looking pretty decent. I don't know if it's looking great, but it's looking decent. What about like some fountains? What do we think about that? Stone tree lantern wall brace. Wall braces. That's how you know I'm not a decorator. Whoa, that is intense. I was not expecting that. Huh. Hibiscus arches. Do we, I like the lanterns here. I don't think I want to block the lanterns. Hey, how goes the DDLB grind? It's going okay. Trying to, Papa Loco, how are you doing? It's going okay. I'm just trying to finish up this sort of Latin-style garden area here. Happy New Year. Are you enjoying, how are you enjoying your New Year so far? Well, thank you for asking, of course. Do you play Disney Dreamlight Valley a lot? I can only hope that this year will be better than last year. Yeah, I feel that. Play a bit. Nice. I normally play on my Steam Deck. It's hard to decorate on the Steam Deck, so my Valley looks has all sorts of random crap strewn about. It doesn't look very good, so I'm trying to stream and get it looking a little bit better. I have nearly a chest full of seeds, all the night thorns and everything that I am trying to finally build a garden around the plant and get that moved out. Looking for fountains currently, because I think a couple of fountains will look good in this area, but there's not really a whole lot of fountains in this game. Kind of realizing. Wondering if I can do the outdoors filter, that might help. I don't think elegant is would look right. There's a bunch, but most cost moonstones. Yeah. Yeah, that's the one downside of this game is how expensive the moonstones get. I try to be real picky about what I get because of that. If I don't think I would actually place this anywhere in my valley, I don't get it. Well, there's a sand fountain, but I don't think that's the kind of fountain that would look good here. And I kind of got a little lucky this year with all their fairy stuff. Because they like to split up like their traditional Christmas stuff and then their fairy stuff, and I don't really like how the fairy stuff looks a lot. May I ask how long you've been playing Disney Dreamlight Valley? For about 2 years now? 2.5? I wasn't playing at the very, very beginning. But I've been playing since... It was either right before or like right when Eternity Isle came out, I think. And pestle. How big is that? That's tiny. We don't want that. How long have you been playing? I don't hate the Oasis. I don't think. Been playing from the start. I know my mom kind of got me into it. Just playing even during like early access. And she's like dedicated to getting every little thing, even spending a bunch of moonstones on stuff, and I'm like, uh, I respect that, but I don't have enough money to be throwing, I don't have enough money right now to be throwing moonstones after moonstone at this game to be getting every little thing, especially if I'm not going to use it. Truth be told, when I said I played a bit, I have over 6,000 hours in game. I was also a beta test for the game. Oh, nice. I mean, I'm up there. Oh, I'm only at 900 hours. So, well, it sounds like you definitely know your way around the game then. Yeah, let's see what's in the shop. See, the Aurora Borealis is cool. That's kind of tempting, but I don't need the rest of this. I just still get a bit of time. Yeah, a lot. I mean, so I like the Platinum Mickey and Minnie is cool, but I don't need the Enchanted Forest house. I'm near. I actually live near Disneyland, so I had to get the Pixar Pal Around Ferris wheel because that's like the Ferris wheel at California Adventure. But yeah, some of the stuff is like really cool, and some of the stuff is like it's just not worth the moonstones. I don't. I think I'm just gonna start planting things here and see how that looks, and not worry about filling in these big gaps for now. Yeah, so most of that 900 hours is just playing on the Steam Deck and having this in my hands while watching TV or something like that, and just kind of mindlessly collecting a ton of items and making my rounds, and just kind of like the ADHD thing of trying to do a simple task while doing a more involved task, I guess. Your shoes that you're OCD. Yeah. It can get really infuriating that you get an area just the way you like it, and then you leave and come back, not even like a day later, but like 4 or 5 hours later, and there's softwood all over the ground again on your trails and everything, and it can get to you. I also wish like things could line up better. Like I have because Canyon's leveled up. So like because my long pieces here don't match my archways. The length of things back here doesn't match up my front, so I have this weird gap over here that I'm trying to hide with this hibiscus plant and this trellis. And there's little things like that that also get to me. I also have like these gaps here I need to fill with something. So things in your valley are extreme. Yeah, the 11 floating islands all planted full of pumpkins. When I harvest all islands, I net around 26 million every hour. Not flexing, just OCD. No, I get that. Before the islands, pretty much all of the Forgotten Lands was pumpkins for me. And I had like $30 million or coins at one point because of how much time I was spending doing that. And then when the islands came out, I turned Plaza Island into my pumpkin island, and harvesting that took like I didn't even bother watering. It got so much that I just stopped watering and let the rain take care of everything, and after a couple of days I would come harvest the pumpkins, but that took me like hours and hours. It would take me like an hour and a half to harvest all the pumpkins and then get them replanted. And it got to the point where I like was just I forced myself to switch over to making pumpkin soups with all the pumpkins, just because that way I was still making decent money and not having to worry about all that time spent. Is the ancient planter? Yeah, I know I should, and the ancient waterer. I know I should do that. I don't know. It just doesn't feel... I don't know if I have some sort of mental block there, and I'm not sure why. I don't know if it's a like, well, that's just playing the game for me sort of thing going on in my head, or if it's a just trying to make a garden space to fit the planters in was too much in my head. Because I did get to the point where I was just like, I'm not even gonna water. I'm just gonna plant. I'm just gonna let the rain take care of watering things for me. How far along are you on the star path so far? On the current one?
Look at all this Dreamlight. You're doing quite well.
How do we make money from here and there fish with your Discord group? 120. Wow, that's a lot. Two of the fishing. Yeah, I guess I never thought about here and there fish for making money. I knew that the pumpkins was like the original way to do it, but I forgot about them adding in those fish. You also have to like you also have to go fishing at a certain time of day, right? I'm really bad about keeping track of that. I also have just made so much money now that it doesn't really matter, especially now that you can sell a lot of your stuff back to Scrooge. And I know I can just, like, sell a lot of those seeds I pick up and stuff like that too, but I don't know, I'm really weird about trying to sell as little as possible. 6 a.m. to 10 a.m., 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. Okay, so the window is bigger than I thought it was, but yeah, that is... Those often aren't prime playing hours for me. I guess I do about around 8 to 10 when Dynamite is on. We tend to play this when I'm watching wrestling. Although I have been taking a bit of a break from wrestling lately too. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I'm really bad about coming up with names, and red's my favorite color, and I like paladins and D&D games and stuff like that, so I just settled on Red Paladin. Figured makes it easier for other people, and you can just call me Paladin for short, or Red for short, or whatever. I do want to pay somebody to get a better avatar made at some point. I hate to admit that my current one is AI generated, but it is just because I can't afford to pay somebody right now. But if the channel ever takes off, I do actually want to pay somebody to make a much better avatar than that the AI one. If anything, it'd be great if I could make my own pixel art one, but I'm a little scared to try to jump into learning how to do pixel art right now. Interesting, an old school DM. I've been playing D&D since 1981. Nice. Yeah, I've been played relatively new. I started playing about 6 years ago. And funny enough, in D&D, Paladin is like the one class I never played as. But in stuff like Skyrim and Oblivion and other CRPGs, if it's a fantasy game, I usually go with a magic user who also uses heavy armor. I don't think I've ever done Paladin in D&D, ironically. At least not for 5e, sitting down and playing. 5e is the only thing I've played D&D wise for tabletop. I've played a couple of other systems, but not nearly as much as I have 5e. Oops. What system was around in 1981? Was that Advanced Dungeons and Dragons, or did they make it to 3rd edition yet? I think 3rd edition was the 90s. Stream all homebrew. Yeah. Advanced, okay. I have an okayish amount of D&D history knowledge. Oh, if we ever do get around to gardening, our companions are now leveled up for that.
Well, by Jove.
Yeah, it's been a bit since I played D&D because I got a consistent. I was playing with my ex and her friends until her DM kind of had personal life stuff to deal with, and then that kind of fell apart. And then I was playing with an online group due to COVID. We were pretty good about meeting once a week. Online when COVID was happening, but once COVID ended, it's been more of like a once every 6 months thing planned instead of once a week. So we switched over to a different system too, and I can't for the life of me remember what it was because it's been 3 or 4 months. Yeah, I remember it. I'm sure I could look it up later, but I don't want to be wasting that kind of time on stream. Started your own system? Nice. Is it fantasy or is it like a universal system? Sci-fi? Lovecraftian? Mistwood? That sounds familiar. I can't decide if I've heard of it before or if it's just similar to something, or I've heard like something wood before. But that's cool either way. Like, you know, I would imagine that designing a tabletop RPG system is one of those things where you have to do it because you love doing it and it's fun, and you just can't really rely on actually being able to sell the system. You gotta love it first before it can really. It's gotta be one of those things where you just have to love doing it, and then you can't worry about monetary value. And if it takes off, great. Took you a total of 15 years. Wow. Is there a bunch of classes because of that reason, or a bunch of spells that gets in the way? Yeah, that's true. There's always a job to be worrying about, and if you're in a relationship, gotta worry about that too. Sounds like you're old enough to have had kids. Kids take up a lot of time, a lot of effort, energy, money. Yes, children do, yeah. I'm at that age where it's just kind of like, if I'm gonna have kids, I should get on it, but at the same time, you have 3, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm at the age where it's just like, if I'm gonna have kids, I should probably get on that soon, but at the same time, it's just like, I know what a challenge it is to raise them and how much time it's gonna take to take care of them properly and raise them properly, and it's daunting. But I can also see it being super rewarding too, you know, you raise your kids right, they turn out well. Eldest child is 29, yeah. Well, it sounds like they're of an age now where they're so busy taking care of themselves, hopefully, that you can get back to focusing on your hobbies and doing what you want to do. Is Mistwood, I'm assuming Mistwood is finished, or are you still working on it? He runs his own company? Yeah, so he's definitely taking care of himself. It was finished? Okay. Do you have it on, like, RPG drive-thru or anything like that? I think it's RPG drive-thru is the, website I'm trying to think of. Have it all saved on your external hard drive? Okay. Wasn't sure if you're like trying to sell it yet, or if it was just for funsies. So is it like is it dark fantasy? From the name it sounds like it's dark fantasy. Pretty much a D&D setting, but geared towards dark. Okay. Yeah, I get the, just hearing the name, I get vibes like it's, there's gonna be witches involved and a coven and, party, like the generic, you know, you can write all sorts of quests that you want in a tabletop RPG, but like the generic, boilerplate, like beginner quest would be there's a coven of witches and you're trying to hunt them down in this forest. Alright, I'm not gonna worry about planting stuff right now, although I should do it. I might do it off stream a little bit, planting, because I know digging is boring enough. But, oh, I never finished this wall over here. I don't hate what we got going on here. I don't love it quite yet, but this is a decent start. You want to take out, so put something else in. Whoops. So these were black and white. These were yellow. Let's go with the blue, green, purple flower rectangles. I don't like the clipping. I don't like them getting too flush with the wall. Go there. Is it? I'm assuming your system has all the typical D&D classes like paladins and the excuse me, paladins, fighters, thieves, wizards, all that. Actually, I'm wondering if we mixed up some of these a bit. That might look a bit better. I think that's looking a little bit better. It's not quite so monotonous. Let's fill up these gaps here too. Oh. I don't even know how the fireflies are supposed to look. Well, they leave a trail. I bet they probably don't do that throughout the whole. How does those look go? Nice. Like that. Some wheelbarrows over here to cover up these bare spots. I think I have to buy that, not take it. It's over here. Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Oh, I missed a spot. I search by... Try searching by... Um... Coco and Kanto. They don't do these by alphabetical order, and it drives me nuts. There's like no rhyme or reason to the order that they put. Put these in, and I don't understand why not. Where is it? I feel like I'm blind. I feel like the Encanto right in front of my face, and I'm not. There it is. Jeez. That filters. Okay. There's barely anything here. This is all from Coco up in Encanto. I'm just barely in. Great. Okay. This little, if we can put down, no, we're probably gonna save the flower boxes for trellis area. Looking for potted plants that would look good. We probably have to make them. I don't think I've made it. Yeah, I have to go make them. Oh, this will work. That'll work there. Okay. Okay. Is that too many fireflies? I feel like that's too many fireflies. Don't really give off a glow. I feel like I would like them more if they gave off a glow. Okay, let's replant. I don't think I want to sit here with no viewers and make myself or anybody go insane talking to myself while planting. That's so much. If I were to put in just out of curiosity, I feel like it's too late to change anything now. Okay. Does match up. Matches up and I hate it. Why did I not do that sooner? Why did I wait until I thought I was done? Test that out. Right, well, we're gonna fix this later. We are gonna fix it. We're just not gonna do it tonight. Because we've been at this for 2 hours now. And I need a break. Let's go buy stuff from Scrooge. We bother planting stuff? We should. We're not gonna change the sides, so we should plant on the sides. Scroogey boy.
Mark me words, a villain and their riches are soon parted.
Order furniture, wheel, barrow. Buy a bunch of these.
Hope you have a bull market day.
Get back to the island. Plant stuff on the sides. Let the holes fill in. So I can redo that later. I'm sorry if you can hear the rain on my microphone. I didn't realize how loud it got. I have my windows open. Could have quieted it down now. It got really loud there for a sec. I feel like you're gonna also have to put something back there to prevent pumpkins or any vegetables we harvest from flying over the walls where we can't get them. Have we completed our mini quest yet? Yeah. So, shoot. Yeah, Merlin is hanging out with us for whatever reason, so we might as well just pick him up.
Oh, hello.
Now,
Aren't you adorable?
pumpkins planted. Didn't realize they added in music for Merlin. I thought Merlin had the usual Mickey Mouse Club music.
You're just the sweetest.
Thought that was Merlin music there. I don't know what kind of music that would have been. I'm gonna really hate myself for not figuring out that entrance thing sooner. Why I need to play this game more and have a better mindset for how to fix things like that. Not dig myself into a hole and then have to spend a bunch of time redoing it. It looks so much better though. He looks really good. Why does this feel off? I have 4 here. How many do I have over here? A row? I have 5. Because of the gap. Is why. Oh, great. Oh, no. Well, I know that this... We like 4. Is 4 too small? 4 feels kind of small. 4 feels kind of small. We've already started. Let's finish it. I'll come back and revisit this. So small. I don't know what we do. Fix it. I also have an annoying amount of space for lights. We have too many lights. I think we have too many lights. Okay, let's play around with some things here. I feel like we still have too many lights and other issues. This side feels too small. Um, what is happening here? One, two, one, two. Okay, I think that looks better. Especially with exterior lights. Or, not rear lights, but, oh my god. Lady, fireflies. Zooming around. Can't believe I didn't notice that those weren't straight before. Okay, that looks better. I think that looks better. That looks better. For wall issue. What if we... Then we took a short piece. How would it look like if we did... Not right. Not right is what it would look like. What is going on? So take this wall piece, put it here, then move everything down. You like that better? Definitely would look better with just the threes. I don't know how it would look. Let's figure this out now. My train of thought is on it. Not what I wanted to do. And I can't really wish you could. Why can't I control Z to undo? Um So, long wall. Okay, so corner, short, long. Corner, short, long. Long wall. Short wall. Long wall. Long wall. God. Long wall. Put that there. Long wall, piece. Long wall, long wall. Whoops. There. And sorry for cursing, I'm trying to keep Dreamlight Valley family friendly since anybody can watch it. Been playing too much Fallout New Vegas where cursing's allowed because the game curses. Oh, that's symmetrical too. So short, long, 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 3 long pieces. Ah! It looks good. It looks good from this side too. It's good from that side too. Ugh. It's heartbreaking. Okay. Okay. It's been 2-ish hours. A little longer. I'm gonna stop here. Need all these holes to fix themselves. Where did- let me check out over there.
Aren't you adorable?
Yes, I am. About time somebody noticed. Yes. Okay, yeah, this might be an issue. I might have to fill this up. It's random stuff just to keep pumpkins from hopping over the fence. Hey, we hung out with Merlin enough. Okay, I don't know what. It's really annoying that there's this gap over here, but I'm not gonna worry about it because I don't think there's any way to fix that. It's one space. If I wish the. Sometimes the game designers on this game are genius, and sometimes they're just like, if you could just give me this one little piece that seems super obvious, that'd be great. Why can't they give me like what looks like a short piece of wall, but just like takes up one square, one grid? That's what I really need. Things would stop looking symmetrical, but I could live with that. Okay. Quick adjustment, and then we'll be done. Then we're gonna call it for now. Switch you around to. Okay. Oh, let's switch. Flip around these back walls. We're all facing the same direction for the most part, too. I don't ask me why I fuss with that one. I don't have answers for you. That works. Is this too many big cactuses? Let's take that back. Thank you. Yeah, let's... What happened? Why have... Hey, why are things not filling in like it feels like they should be filling in? Okay, we got there. Oh, your youngest woke up? No worries, I was thinking about sending off soon. So I kind of fixed my wall issue I was showing you earlier. Oh, thanks for the follow, too. I fixed my wall issue by just adding another gate. That means I gotta fix my paths and everything, and I just don't have the energy for that tonight. And I was gonna turn this into like a trellis garden area too, but I also think I need to still take a break because that's gonna take probably another hour-ish, and I've been going for about 2.5 hours. So, yeah, thanks for the chat, thanks for the follow. I do plan on setting up a YouTube to post a lot of my stream stuff on. So if you check back later, and I keep going, maybe you can, if you're actually interested in how this turns out, you can check up on it then. But yeah, I think I am gonna call it for now. So yeah, again, thanks for the follow, thanks for the chat. Oh, thank you, Missy. Now I feel bad. Now I actually have people joining me. About to sign off. Yeah, I'm working on making a little garden island. Oh no, if you're finishing up, don't let me stop you. See, I will be back. I do need the thing is catch you next time. The thing is I would be nice to hit 3 viewers on average for the day. That would get me closer to affiliate, which would be nice. But we can do some quick stuff with the trellises because I don't know how that's gonna actually look out anyways, or turn out anyways. So see how that looks. Now that we kind of have a better idea of how our paths are going to turn out. The problem is, I picked a weird time to start streaming, and I feel like all you East Coasters are waking up, and it's just very late here on the West Coast still. Assuming you guys are in the US/Canada. Oops. I don't know if this is going to be permanent, but I just kind of want to get a sense of these paths would line up. Why is this not working? There we go. Good thing I'll be here. How long have I been streaming? Started early last... Well, it's January now, so I have to think about that. You're in Australia, so it's the end of the day for you. Just finding out. Oh, nice. Yeah, I'm in California. So my sleep schedule has been all out of whack. So I kind of just told myself that I'm gonna stay up all night and try to reset my sleep schedule because I kept having this bad habit of getting like 2 hours of sleep and then being up for the rest of the night even though I wanted to sleep. So I'm trying to just exhaust myself today and then hopefully I can reset my sleep schedule tonight. How's the new year treating you so far, Missy? Nothing like Dreamlight Valley to help with sleep. Better than some things. My normal game that I stream is New Vegas, and New Vegas definitely, it definitely keeps you a little focused, little jittery. This is definitely more cozy, more relaxing, more chilling. When you're not really mad at yourself about how you couldn't get these walls to line up, then you realize you put in 4 archways after you put in paths, and I have to redo it all. Yeah, Missy, apparently OG has 6,000 hours in this game because he was a beta tester. I'm only sitting at a pretty 900. Wrong tab. When you popped into my stream, isn't that incredible? Okay, so you guys know each other. Cool. So you stream Dreamlight Valley 2 then, Missy? Get around. I mean, it's boring if everybody just watches the same streamers over and over. I know I've got quite a collection of different people I watch stream. Sometimes I'm not in the mood for some. Sometimes I just not in the mood for a certain type of game they're playing. Playing on this on stream, yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. How long have you been playing it? I think I was talking to you, oh, thank you for the follow, Camden. I was talking to OG about this. I think I've been playing for about 2.5 years by now. The best way we can get this lined up. About a month. Oh, it was the first game you streamed. Nice. So you don't have. So that must be torture to watch other people play then, because there's all this stuff you probably don't have unlocked yet. Okay, there we go. I was worried we weren't going to get that lined up very well, but that actually looks pretty good there. Yes, you get blown away by people's amazing valleys. Mine all sticks and purple vines. If we went to my valley proper, you would not be blown away. It is filled with just random crap strewn about everywhere because I normally don't bother decorating. I normally just go, what's the challenge? What are they called? What's the Dream Snap Whoops. What's the Dream Snap challenge for the week? I'm gonna slap together that and then not worry about the rest of it. I wish we had different colored trellises for this, because well, the pink ones, pink and green is pretty monotonous as well. I think we're gonna have to stick it to the front. Okay, I haven't gotten the Dream Snaps yet. You know, so you should just do them, and not worry about how good they look, because even just by doing them, you get moonstones no matter what. And 3 moonstones on this game is great. Because it sure as hell really sucks to buy them. I love Disney. I live near Disneyland. Disney is a very nostalgic thing for me, but I hate how they try to gouge you with money and stuff like that. So if this game has a way to get free moonstones, you should always take advantage of it, even if you feel like whatever you make isn't as nice as what other people are making. And I certainly have that issue. I don't think I've ever gotten more than 600 moonstones out of a Dream Snaps. People have mentioned that. I think I just have so much on my list of to-dos, I get overwhelmed and can't add anymore. Yeah, that's true too. I mean, speaking of list of to-dos, I still have all these quests to do, and these two just to unlock. Like, this game definitely throws stuff at you, and I haven't even paid for the latest expansion. But yeah, this game definitely gives you plenty to do, even if so much of it just feels like busy work. I don't know if I can get these lined up right. I might have to come up with a different solution. You have even more quests than I do. Well, that makes me feel better. Yeah, I don't like doing the quests. It just feels like busy work to me. The only time I do them is the only time I really like doing them is if you get a reward, like a piece of furniture or something, or a piece of clothing item. So yeah, I really struggle with going about taking care of it. So this isn't going to line up the way I was hoping it would. So what are we going to do about that? This is where even the paths are like lining up the arches very well. Which is weird, because these paths, well, they did line up until I moved them. And now I'm waiting for time to pass to fix it, because I don't want to have to take the time to fill in all those holes to fix my paths. I guess I could do the trick where you lay down buildings or something and it fills in for you, but also just move on to this part. Characters are all running up to you asking for help, yeah. Yeah, they like to do that in this game. You definitely feel like, I see on Reddit a lot of people make the comments of, you And everybody calls you the king of the valley or the queen of the valley or whatever, and I always see the joke of like, you're really just the janitor of the valley fixing everybody's problems. I don't know if I like the thinner path that looks misaligned or the thicker path that just looks misaligned and also gross. I think I would want the thinner. Yeah, I don't. This I was trying to do like two different garden areas, sort of like an English garden thing, and then sort of like a more Latin American, Central American, Mexican vibe garden in the back going on there. I don't think I'm gonna. I'm having such a hard time making them flow together that maybe I should just make this one big Mexican garden area. I just wish there were more things to decorate it with. Have you unlocked all your biomes yet, Missy? Nope, not yet. I'm saving for the frozen biome at the moment. It's so expensive. Yeah. Sorry, this is driving me nuts over here. So when I first started playing, I heard pumpkins was the way to make a bunch of money, and so I blitzed it towards getting the Forgotten Lands unlocked, and then got the rest of the biomes. But that took a while to do because you have to get the Sunlit Plateau unlocked too before you can do the Forgotten Lands. And then, boy, out of my 900 hours of playing, probably 200 has been pumpkin farming for a while. And this just doesn't look right. We're gonna have to make some... That's a lot of pumpkins. Yeah. And this was before... They just updated it now where you can sell things to Scrooge. Like, if you buy something, you buy too much of it, you can sell it back to him, get your money back. You couldn't do that when I was first started playing, so I was trying to make all this money just trying to buy a bunch of stuff, have a bunch of items, a bunch of furniture pieces at the ready. So if I was like, I want to make something, I had it on hand. And it's like, oh, well, I can actually, if I buy too much of something, I can sell it back now, and I couldn't do that before, which is why I was trying to make sure I had so much money, so if I wanted something, I could just buy it. But now I can actually try to manage my money a bit better. I'm not liking this. I'm not liking this, and I don't know what we should do to pivot. I like our idea that we have going on here. I need to rearrange everything though. Too many fireflies still, but that's something else we can worry about later. Let's see here. Maybe we can find some inspiration somewhere. What if we try to use the elegant gazebo as like a central gate? Because this front part is looking pretty monotonous. figure I can't line it up right, and it's driving me a little crazy. Um, get rid of you, get rid of you. Oops. I really wish you had a ruler tool or something. Wrong button. So many like actual design tools and Photoshop and all sorts of other softwares that help make designing things so much easier that I wish were actually in this game. Let's get our sides here too. Yeah, we want these here for sure. That. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay. We're getting closer to 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4. Okay. Getting pretty late for me, so I'll probably be snoozing soon, but I'll leave you tabbed so you can smash those average views. Thanks. Hope to catch you again soon. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. Um, no obligation to keep me tabbed. You do whatever you want, but if you do, uh, I appreciate it and thank you so much. I don't want to be one of those streamers who like begs for uh I don't want to be one of those cringy streamers who like begs for interactions and uh begs for follows and views and everything. So I do appreciate it, but don't feel like you are obligated in any way, or you're not cringy offered. Yeah, I know I'm not. I just don't want to. I just don't want to be one of those guys who is cringy. I probably am cringy, just not in that way. I'm hopefully cringy in an endearing way and not a, oh boy, this guy is so annoying way. Let's see here. So, I think if we put some wheelbarrows, some bikes and stuff here, try to make this entrance not feel so wide, this should start to look a little bit better. And let's put one there. and bicycle. Anyways, yeah, if you're still somehow listening, Missy, hope you have a good night. Hope you sleep well. Hope you have a good start to your year. Same with anybody else who's listening. I would like it if I could spell bicycle. Um, thought I was spelling that correctly, but I guess not. Oh, it's bike, not bicycle. Okay, well that explains some things. For another bike, or is this just the only one? The only one. Okay. Okay. It's actually looking a little bit better now. I don't love it, but at least I can see a finished product that I'm not gonna hate. Which is, I hit the wrong tab again, and now it's taking forever for the game to load because it's calculating things. At first I was like, am I just gonna have to abandon this project entirely, or just make it a full, just make the whole area just this Aladdin style garden? But I'm actually saying there is. Am I blanking on? Oh, border. Okay. It looks so much different in the menu than it does there. Than it does when you actually start placing it down. And I didn't even need to place it down. I could have just started clicking and dragging. But... God. I don't know how we want to have this path underneath the gazebo, or whatever it's called. Yeah. And things just don't line up in this game like you would them to. Okay, that looks better. And there we go. Okay. I think I want another trestle here and here. That gap still feels too big even for those. Again, I'm repeating myself, but it'd be nice if they had different trestles, not just the same pink and green ones. Okay. Okay. Get this actually symmetrical. Okay, I'm feeling better about that. Let's get this out of here. Okay, what do we have for rectangular decorating? Oops. Boom. So I think putting the luminescent, I think having all this back area be luminescent might be nice. If anybody says, no, that's not looking right, feel free to speak up, because I'm not sure it's looking right either. Also should be flipping them around a bit so it's not completely obvious that it's the same asset over and over and over again. It's again one of those weird things where it's just like, I don't understand why there isn't more of this, but just in different colors. Put this on both sides. Okay. Okay, go to the other side. Gonna be enough room? Probably not. Right now. Why is one side working but not the other? It's odd. What's going on here? because this trellis is a little further up than the other one is. Did not notice before. He's not lined up right? Ah. Well. We'll fix that, and then I think I'm gonna call it. Nope, oh no, I need to move this up. How about now? Okay, now it fits. Okay, now I gotta move everything else up by one. Which, did this earlier. It's been like an hour, but it would be fantastic if I could just batch select a bunch of stuff and move it all forward by one, instead of having to move it one by one individually. I'm amazed about people who can really get like first place with dream snaps and stuff and really make these really amazing designs, because boy does it take a while. Get these up further. This is the first time in a good bit that I've actually tried to make something look nice and not just be lazy and keep the dream snaps and call it. Yeah, it's taken me 3 hours just to make this, and this isn't really all that special. Just big. The issue with it. It's big, so if I make a mistake, I make a big mistake and have to take the time to fix it all. Something's come up in the game, just like in real life. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it here. We're down to a couple of viewers, so thanks for watching. Take care of yourselves. I hope you guys have a happy new year, and I hope 2026 ends up being good for everyone. So take care of yourselves. Bye.